my name's Caitlin.
Hi, I'm Lockie.
Hi, I'm Sav. So we're in Cherbourg today. So QUT and Cherbourg have built up a relationship over the last few years with students from QUT.
So they've worked on a number of projects with the council, including developing a youth council.
And this year we'll be helping review local laws.
After our initial meeting with Council and Preston Law, we decided to assist with the consultation period and create fact sheets to explain the local laws.
As the process went on, we realised the local law review was going to take a lot longer than we initially thought, and that we might not be able to help out with the formal consultation process. So we decided to hold a stall at the Ration Shed's Fun Run, where we engaged local community about what their thoughts of what the local law review should look like.
So we're just here in the Indigenous Knowledge Centre, and we've just been putting up some posters to let the community know that we'll be here at the Ration Shed Fun Run, and that they're more than welcome to come and talk to us about any changes they think should happen with the local law review. And this is really contributing to our overall goal for the project, which was to ensure that the community consultation period was meaningful and that the community really felt engaged in reviewing their local laws.
So we're on our way back from Cherbourg today, and we picked up some mandarins for the fun run on Sunday. We've also got some baked cookies and brownies that we'll have for the fun run. We're just trying to get people engaged in the process, so there'll also be a raffle draw, so people who come and talk to us will get a free entry into the raffle.
Our role assisting council with the community consultation aspect of the local law review was highly rewarding, although not without its challenges. One of the first issues we encountered was the communication difficulties when working with numerous organisations. For example, council had engaged Preston Law to undertake the legal side of the local law review. This meant that we had to communicate our progress with Preston Law as well as council, and it was difficult at times to ensure all parties were on the same page.
Another major issue we found was the importance of building trust with the community. Naturally, Cherbourg locals are quite wary of strangers trying to impose themselves on the community given their past experiences with government officials. So it was important that we remain respectful at all times and recognise our limited knowledge of the community. We were able to successfully build trust with the community by running our stall at the Ration Shed Fun Run, and we hope that future projects in Cherbourg will be able to build on QUT's already positive relationship with the community. From these experiences, we found that the skills we developed most were cultural humility, communication, and adaptability.
Working with the Cherbourg community gave us an opportunity to develop and expand our cultural humility skills. I found it was useful going in with the concepts of cultural humility rather than cultural competence, as cultural competence can often focus on knowledge over someone else rather than working with. Approaching the project with the idea of cultural humility meant we were instead focusing on ourselves and our own background and how this results in different power dynamics. Working on the local law review gave us an opportunity to see how cultural humility can play out in practice. It allowed us to challenge our own ingrained perceptions, and we had to be wary of not opposing these perceptions on the community. It was important we emphasise we were not the decision makers, which is why we focused our attention on hearing what the community had to say, rather than try to tell them how the local laws should look. The council was a key stakeholder in this regard, as any work we did in regards to the local law review would ultimately need approval from them. We also developed skills to analyse and deal with our own reactions when we encountered uncomfortable and confronting situations.
Another important skill was communication, particularly ensuring that it was effective and culturally appropriate. For example, by talking to our experienced mentors such as Deb and Linda, we learned the importance of being respectful of elders in our communications and not assuming that they will always be happy to talk to us. Furthermore, we picked up skills such as using Socratic irony and open questions to obtain the information that we needed. After our numerous trips to Cherbourg, we found that we had improved significantly at effective communication with the community and council.
We developed the ability to be flexible and come up with creative solutions when needed. It is important to understand that things don't happen in the same manner in communities as we may be used to. There was a time during the project where we had no communication back from council for a number of weeks. During this time, our planned outcomes changed a number of times.
As we had learned that flexibility was important, we were able to successfully set up a community feedback session at the Reconciliation Fund Run in Cherbourg in under 2 weeks. This project has shown how we can use our legal skills outside the traditional legal environment and has given us the opportunity to develop the skills we will need to succeed in community justice lawyering in the future. We were able to develop these skills while contributing to a worthwhile and important project for the community of Cherbourg.